described how India looked from space with your iconic words, Sare Jahan Se Acha, it stirred a profound sense of, national pride across the country.
We have a very well-defined and a very long coastline. So you see that coastline clearly defined. Close to that, the Western Ghats, so it becomes green again. Go further towards the northeast, you're going across the plateaus, which becomes brown, the Deccan Plateau. Going further on, there's Madhya Pradesh, and then again the Gangetic Plain, which becomes green absolutely. And there are those rivers. And if you want to look at that time, to the left, you see the deserts of Rajasthan, which look golden from there.
Wow.
What came to me at that time, because as a student, when I was a student, we used to sing Sare Jahan Se Acha all the while after the national anthem.
What message would you like to give to young Indians who are sitting in the audience who dream of becoming astronauts or working in space science?
Right now we have missions in ISRO from the Chandrayaan series, the Aditya L1, and we have now missions lined up, probably missions to Venus as well. So it all seems very extraordinary. So that we feel that we need to do something really extraordinary, something really big, something really difficult. And can I do it, and how will I go ahead and do it?
So what was your initial reaction when you saw our planet that afar in the space?
It's not the blue that you see on your table, or it's not the blue that you see in the movies in Pixar. It's a very pale blue. It's a very beautiful pale blue dot is what I like to call it.
With the budget that ISRO has to do what they're doing in our planet today, you would be shocked to see the who's who of the world, and I really mean the who is who are jealous, who want to be Indian, and who want the Indian mind in their company. Because of what ISRO is doing, can you imagine what happens if they got the budgets of some of these other nations? The world would be your platform. So,
how he would strike a balance between his future mission?
Before we joined the space program, ISRO already solved this problem for us. What they did is, they put us into an isolation chamber. That is the three of us, me, Angad and Shuks, into a small, I would say 8 feet by 5 feet by around 8 feet room. So this was, and they kept us here, isolated from rest of the world, where we can't hear, can't see anything else. We have no sense of time, and where everybody else is but able to look at you. So that is how ISRO decided to train us for isolation or test us for isolation.
there are people who are passionate doing what they're doing at a desk who never want to reach the stars. And those people sometimes I have felt are more happy than those who try to fight for that seat to go up and come back, is what I feel so.
Sure, our audience is also as curious as I am that how much time it took you to recover from these things when you arrived back on Earth?
It takes about a day and a half to adapt to microgravity when you go up, and about the same time and that's the beauty of the human body.
I really want to ask one question that after you go to space, what are the health related problems you generally observe, if there are any, and after returning from space to Earth?
I was describing about the physiological changes that take place due to the lack of gravity. One is the hemodynamic part of it, where the blood goes up to your head, and your face swells up, your tongue swells up, your semicircular canals in your ear, they get gorged with blood, become oversensitive. All of that happens. And I've already explained that during the launch, the G-forces which start affecting you. The other changes which take place would depend on the time you are spending in space. The longer you stay out there, because you're not using your muscles, things are they are weightless. You're not using your muscles, so there's a bit of an atrophy issue. Your muscles become weaker. So you've got to have some methodology to train like a treadmill, so that you keep up the physical activity. So that's one aspect of it. And remember that your heart is also a muscle. So even that starts becoming weak if you do not do enough physical activity in space. Plus, your bones start leaching and losing density, the calcium will come out. So that is another problem. But now the world record is more than 430 days, 437 I think.
So as we wrap up this session, let's take a moment to appreciate incredible insights as far as the space explorations are concerned. And we really wish to be a part of, future explorations, especially the Gaganyaan. So we'd love to hear once you're back from there. Everybody would love to hear first-hand experience from you, that how was it? So thank you very much once again, and we end up this session.